Yeah, let's get into this. So I came across this ban OnlyJayus from TikTok, and it started. Well, what I came across actually was this video here. Yeah, so we have the probably just mute that. We have like probably the well, I would say the three queens of cancel culture, but this person is kind of a nobody. I know I know who this person, Dr. Ina's daughter. Huge cancel culture pusher, not even educated on the situation. I don't really understand taking pride in removing somebody. I find this to be really shitty, because I do think that people generally have the ability to educate themselves and move forward as better content creators, and these three very clearly don't want that to happen. Because what this petition is over, and I will read it in a sec, but what this petition is really about is about how several months ago Jayus said a very inappropriate thing, as you guys may know, or you should know. She called somebody about 6 years before she was exposed, or 5 or 6 years. She called another, well, they weren't really large creators. They weren't creators at all, really. I think they had like a YouTube of like 1,000 followers, something small. But she called another white kid, the N-word, an N-word lover, which is terrible, and it's disgusting. But let's not pretend. Well, I mean, calling somebody like a lover is, I think, worse than just saying the N-word, because it's like, you like them? Oh, that's like an insult. That's pretty terrible. But let's not pretend that we don't live in the real world, where a lot of white people have said it, continue to say it. That doesn't make it right, but like, I don't like this grandiose like virtue signaling of like, oh, you're so bad. It's like, yeah, like a lot of white people are ignorant fucks that use or have used the N-word in the past just to be like toxic, mostly towards like another white person. I think that if you've ever said it to a black person, yeah, that's I would say unforgivable, unless you deeply acknowledge how absolutely racist you were. But I mean, like a lot of stupid, and I'm not even saying I'm not one of them, man. Like, I have a toxic past I'm not proud of at all, where I was incredibly ignorant, and I just didn't understand the impact of that word. It was just it was an edgy, shocking word to me. And now, like, I know better, and I still don't know. There's no way I could fully understand that. There's no way that I could fully understand like how impactful that word is, because I'm white. Like, let's be honest about it. I'm a white guy, and there's nothing you could say to me that will break me down in one word, like the N-word will break someone else down. And so that was terrible of Jayus. Now, her response again was not great. I was very tied up in like the corporate bullshit, because I talked to her on the phone like that night. And I was like, hey, listen, quick, honest response about how, like, you're stupid. And she waited a couple days because her management team told her not to put it out immediately. And then they kind of were like, oh, I'll put black people on my platform. It was a very performative thing, unfortunately. And so Jayus lost all her sponsorships, which I don't think was undeserved. I understand. Based on what she said and the very poor way that she interacted, she lost all her sponsors. And I think that, like, that is a form of cancellation. And so, like, she was canceled, She lost a lot of money. And I think that it was okay. I think that was, like, a deserved thing, and I'm not, like, against that. Yeah. However, recently she made a video. She made a joke. In fact, let's see if we can find the joke.
If a service dog ever approaches you but they're alone, that means that their owner is in trouble and they probably can't move. So you should follow him, because you'll get a free wallet to watch.
Yeah, that was the joke. It really wasn't a bad joke. It was a little bit of a chuckler. I think it was funnier because it was from Jayus, who traditionally kind of just expresses Reddit factoids, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. So, like, whatever. So it was funny to me. Of course, the individual here in this video, this person here has epilepsy. They have a dog. Dr. Ina, those of you who know, that's her mother, and she got upset. And the videos are very I would watch the video that I just showed, because it was a very forceful outrage. Anyway, people want to cancel her. So this is ban OnlyJayus from TikTok. It has 276,000 signatures. OnlyJayus, aka Isabel Avelia, I guess, needs to be banned from TikTok. They have been caught and called out multiple times for mistreating disabled creators, which isn't true. There's no multiple occasions of mistreating anybody. That joke isn't a mistreatment in any real capacity at all. It's a joke. It's a little bit edgy, but it's nowhere that bad. And creators of color. I don't know. Mistreating the creators of color is actually, it's one time, I suppose. Well, that's a reasonable one, I'll say. In February of 2021, JS was caught in a scandal due to some racist remarks that by JS being revealed. The person who wrote this is a little unintelligent. JS apologized by stating that they would lift black voices and share their platform with creators of color. That is true, and it was shitty that JS didn't do that. So JS said that she would do that. That was part of her marketing campaign. And nobody took her up on it immediately until a little while later. Somebody took her up on it, and then she just kept dodging them. Now, my thing is, like, you should have uplifted their voices, but honestly, you would have been better off just not responding. At all. Instead, like, JS went off on them and effectively tried to like manipulate them, be like, "Oh, I was just busy. I can't answer my emails." JS isn't that busy. I'm just telling you, she's not that busy. I know that from like a personal, like, she's on fucking social media constantly. So that was a bullshit excuse. You would have been better off just ignoring people, but she decided to delve into there, and it wasn't just that she lied, or maybe she didn't lie. She probably intended it at the time, but then after everything died down, she probably didn't want to like bring it back up. But instead of just ignoring them or something, she decided to like try to be like, "Oh, it's your fault. Fuck you." And that was pretty shitty, of course. Many creators have come together to get OnlyJayus off the app, and they have been outed for ignoring emails and messages from content creators of color to do collaborations with them to help rectify the situation. The problematic issues have been branched out into making a joke about robbing disabled people and hosting rigged giveaways. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about with that. Recently, it has come out that JS has contacted a ghostwriter to write their initial apology for them, which has been taken down from their original page. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, like, does anybody really care? We knew it was like a performative stunt, so nobody cared. Isabella has a following of 13.5 million followers on TikTok, and that sees videos like this. Please send the petition to help OnlyJayus get off the app and make play safer for real creators. So here's the I don't know who the fuck this is. The person who made it. Wow, they've raised $4,000 for this. What are they doing with that money? We have raised $4,000 in donations. For what? Wait, what? What are they doing what are they doing with the money? They got $4,000 for what? This is a scam. What the fuck? This person's a scam artist. Thank you. What is the money for? Are they gonna buy your page? Yeah, right? What's the money for? Dude, bro, that's really weird. Why would you raise money? What's for what? What the fuck? You respect the hustle to make money off JS? I don't know. It feels a little shitty. Okay, this seems like a scam more than anything else. Here's my take on the situation. What JS has done in the past is shitty, and she needs to obviously change as a content creator. But there's no avenue of change being created. Right now, I don't know if I'm thinking too much of myself, but it feels like now that I'm off the app, I have no social ability to defend the situation. Nobody's got the balls to defend JS. A lot of people don't like her, and a lot of other people just don't want to get canceled. But there is a defense on principle. Because at the end of the day, TikTok is starting to be run by a very small minority of people who are desperate to cancel people. There's so many signatures because a lot of people's audiences are just very easily swayed in whatever direction, and they'll do whatever they want. They'll just do whatever a popular creator tells them to do. This, quite literally, is against community guidelines as well, trying to forcefully remove somebody. What bothers me the most about this entire performative situation is not only that are they not educated on it, because Victoria Hammett doesn't even know, for those who don't, she doesn't even know that Jace lost all her sponsorships. This is Victoria Hammett. They're uneducated on the situation. They're just getting people off of the app. This is what's happening in like the commentary, political, social TikTok right now. It's really toxic and it's getting worse. I'm going to be on, like, again, I think that TikTok removing me from the app, this is going to open up a floodgate. I know that I might be thinking highly of myself, but I am the only like political commentator on TikTok that would stand up and like actually put a firm foot down on issues regardless of how socially palatable it was. So did Jay assign it? That's a ballsy move. Hopefully she doesn't get banned. But here's what bothers me more than anything else. This is the biggest takeaway I want you guys to have from this video. Okay? Is that the amount of energy surrounding getting rid of JS is incredibly high. But there is literally no energy around trying to get rid of somebody who is a predator on TikTok. We've seen multiple allegations from multiple different content creators do really shitty things with young people. And honestly, it's insane. Nope, there's no energy. To me, it feels like there is a rampant disregard for predatory behavior on TikTok, and the performative bullshit that really doesn't matter gets dogpiled. I understand JS did some racist shit. I understand JS did some terrible things, or bad things, not good things. Something that she did things a bad person would do. But JS doesn't predatorize children. And there are people on the app that do. And it feels like there is a constant defending of predatory behavior on TikTok. Honestly. It really does. It's terrible. I will say that this all kind of, for me, was realized where a while back I had made a very inappropriate joke. And the joke was, if she's old enough to bleed, she's old enough to breed. But the ending of that joke was, oh, this is attributed to Andre Lopez. The allegations against Andre Lopez is that he's 23 and engaged with somebody that was 14. And while it may not have been the best way, and I do apologize for the joke, I was trying to expose that person and bring awareness, because that's what I do. I use satire to bring awareness. And everybody cut the last part of the video out. Because people are more interested in a hot story and trying to deplatform of somebody that they don't like than they are with actually doing the right thing. And I will say that I do genuinely feel like people like this, who have all this incredible energy for OnlyJayus, but don't have any energy for actual people who hurt children, these are people who are effectively defenders of child predatory behavior. I just feel that way, and I think it's disgusting. If you're going to have this intensive energy to get JS off the app, then where's your energy for anybody who's hurt like a child or hurt a person? Yeah. So there's a response from JS. Is that what you said? Here's a response from JS. Let's see what we got here.
Oh no, a petition to ban OnlyJayus on TikTok? What am I gonna do? 35K? That's cute. Okay, listen, if you can get 13.5 million signatures on this petition, the only way that TikTok would ever ban me, I'll ban myself. I don't give a fuck. And I'm so confident that's not gonna happen, I'll sign it myself and I'll buy it petition views so more people see it. Oh no.
Yeah, that's probably a dumb move. This is kind of what I was talking about before, though, where Jace doesn't know how to shut her fucking mouth. At this point, while I still think that like the app is going to be run by cancel cultureites like Victoria Hammett and Karen, which are incredibly toxic and probably the worst thing for the app, like Jace is quite literally asking for it now. So if she gets banned, you're an idiot. You're a moron. You're so stupid. So anyway, see you guys in a week when JS is banned. And then JS and I will start our own new podcast called Frenemies. I don't know. Call it Friends Without the Benefits. Ah, that's funny. Yeah. We'll call it Friends Without the Benefits. Hey everyone, if you liked that video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow my Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and TikTok. All links are in the description. Also, check out my Patreon if you'd like to support me even more than you already do. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you all.